Hi. Hi, everybody. I am still feeling under the weather, but it's so. Uh-oh. Do I have echo still? Or am I just great? I think I don't have. I I don't think I have echo. But hi. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I'm excited to be here. I Okay, yeah, you can see that. Good. We're gonna finish up at least the sketches, right? So there were two sketches I want to redo. I want to redo Libra here, and I want to redo our lovely Kappa. Because this guy, he's very sweet. I do like him a lot, but he doesn't fit with the other ones. And I got a really good idea the other day. I think we're going to do a whale for Aquarius. Because the whales, like, spit water out. And so that makes me happy. No echo. Thank you. Thank you, Lightning Bug. One day closer to getting better, right? Exactly. Lynn's a little bit worried we have some kind of COVID strain, but just because it's been like a week and a half that we've been feeling gross. Oh, it's so good to see everyone. Hi. It's nice to hang out with people when you feel bad. I'm like, Okay. So the new idea for Libra. Yeah, whale. I thought it was a fun idea. Yeah, because whales like spit water out, right? Super excited to see your site. Thank you, Yandere. So we're gonna change this one just a little bit. So we're gonna keep the two-headed crow, but I do want to like, there we go. Change the setup a little bit. I do want more of like a actually side view bird, because with heraldry, or at least with the kind of style I'm going for, it is more of a flat, and this is very 3/4. So we're going to try and make it more flat. I do like the two, like, different head poses here. I don't really want them mirrored. So we'll keep this part more or less. Something like that. And I do have Pinterest up here for me to get some reference. If I search crow wood block, maybe I'll get what I'm looking for. There's a very specific vibe I was going for. I'm not so sure I'll be able to find that right away, but that's all right. Conjoined twin crows, yes. So actually, they're not going to have their mouths open. The idea I had was more so like Libra's about the balance of the scales. So I wanted to have them with their mouths closed. They can have their little eyeballs, that's fine. I'll have to look at how crow feet worked. Probably not like that. And I wanted them to have like a pretty dangly, because you know a crow love a dangly. And I'll turn this off. And then he can have, he might be the only one with like 2 stars. A star on each end. Which I'm not sold, by the way, on the shape of these stars that I've been doing, but it's all drafts. Pecking on what's on the scales. That was kind of the what I tried to do for the first one, and it just didn't quite work out for me. Excuse me. Something like this. I mean, it can even have like little cute beads on it. I don't think that that's quite. How do crow legs work? Well, not too different from what I had. I think that they go like they're not so chickeny. They like go backwards a bit. Like this. Oh, and then forwards, I think, from what I'm seeing. Yeah. There's way less of a bump here than I was expecting. Hey, Goku! It's alright. If I sound funny, I am feeling a little thick, so please excuse any schnurfles. Something like it's still not quite right, but it's better. I didn't like having the scale in there in the first place. Aw, thank you for the hearts. I think maybe it's because their heads are too long? Question mark? No? How? What does a crow? What does the crow look like? Their heads are like the wrong shape. They're more like almost angular. That's closer already. Looks good like that? Good, I'm so glad. I was a little worried. And we have like the kind of shadow of the wing here. Because they're black on black. Their wings don't show up that much. So I want both of the heads like to make sense. So like if we didn't have one head, would the other one make sense? This one, the curved one, yeah, that looks right. And then this one, like if we had this, got too long of a neck. He looks more like a duck. So let's see about moving this guy's head down a bit. Maybe like something like that. Crow. Yeah, one side is a crow, one side is a duck. Okay, yeah, I like him. No, that's good. I like him. That's good. No, that's good. And then let's try out Aquarius. So I love our little Kappa guy, but he's not doing it. So instead, let's try that whale. Now, how am I going to do a whale? I didn't look up any kind of reference for this. Let's try whale. Now, I was thinking almost like, because you know me, and you know I like to draw the pretty girly things. I was thinking a narwhal. Oh, how do narwhal look? They're very orbular. Something like they're very tadpole shaped. He looks so stupid. Hold on. That's not it. That's not it, fam. Sea potato manatee, yes. Now this is sweet, but we do want to have like, I just realized, we do want to make sure that they are like, do narwhals? Oh, sorry. Do narwhals spit water? This is a good important question. Do narwhals blow water? It doesn't look like it. Interesting. Well, we might have to make a decision here. We're either gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to Google this. We might have to be factually incorrect. I do think that Aquarius, in order to understand why I picked a whale, the whale is going to have to be blowing water. Or we might have to pick a different whale. Do narwhals blow water? Do they have blowholes? Okay, they do have blowholes. But like, why are there no images of them doing it then? That's fine. Okay, whatever. We'll get it. We'll do it. They do actually. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you for letting me know. So let's. Okay, try one more time here because, yeah, we're gonna need some kind of like poof. This is extremely scientific. Something like that. I think that's already looking a lot better. Oh, thank you, Yanare. That means a lot to me. you think? So they have this cute little like speckly pattern. I'm just wondering where we're gonna put the star in this one. Maybe like not just because of the normal adventure. Thank you. You think maybe he's like, oh wait, hold on. The water can be the star. Something like this. It's a sketch. It's a sketch. It'll make sense. It'll make sense later. Star-shaped speckles. Absolutely. We have to remember to do that. I'm going to put that in the sketch. Okay. Something like that. But I think we could make this star thing work. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so we'll make a little bit bigger. Just so we can make the use of all of the room. And then I had a task for myself. I like to draw cute things. I like to draw cute things. I want to put them in bows. I want to have bows. I want to draw bows. Also, his feet are so big because my cat has feet that are so big. And so I just kind of assume that all felines have giant feet. They don't. Creating our very own I Spy. Yes. I love I Spy stuff. I don't know, something this I think it probably hits the miniature button for me because I love miniatures so much. Bows. Honestly. Ozzy, hello. Fabulous. Yes. Unicorn, it's so easy. I'll put one there or something. Oh, maybe that's not easy. Maybe that's not. Really good nap. I'm so glad. I'll put it here because I don't think it'll work well in her hair, honestly. Did y'all hear we're getting new My Little Pony? There's a big rumor that they're going to announce Gen 6 soon. Apparently is going to be vintage and G4 heavy, which I'm so ready for. I've been watching Friendship is Magic in Spanish to help me out. At first, I couldn't understand absolutely anything. It drove me crazy. I thought I was dumb, but it is sobering to realize that once a child is like 10, 9, 8, they basically know adult language. Yeah, that's the big rumor right now. Big rumor right now is G6. Very exciting for me, at least. I'm just putting bows on all of them. That's really all I'm doing right now. And then we'll come in and we'll clean them up and we'll start working on them more. But right now I'm just like, I want to put bows on them. Gen 1 and Gen 2 toys? Yes. I got really into Friendship is Magic and then I started collecting G1 toys. I don't think I kept any, especially not after we moved. I might still have, no, I definitely still have some like G4 toys that I kept. I have a Derpy that I'm really, I love. I have a few that I like styled their hair so it was show correct because I was angry at straight-haired Pinkie Pie. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of him. Aw, thank you, Momness. Hmm. She can have like a bow here, maybe even with a little bell. A little dairy cow bell. This guy, a fish is just kind of one big bow. I think that'll work. How are we gonna put a bow on the bug? Hmm. Beautiful. Maybe. Oops. Instead of a star here. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. We'll put the bow here. I'm a certified bow enjoyer. That's all it is. Still not in love with this one. Something about it. But we'll figure it out. This one's already got the big old bow, but let's clean her up a little bit. She's a bit messy. Thank you. Oh, absolutely huge mood, Ozzy. We are like 100% out of food right now since we're both feeling very sick. Um, so there's like zero food in the house. I know. We ordered McDonald's for lunch because we were tired, could not be bothered, and they only sent us one of the burgers. They only sent us one of the burgers. Press F in chat. Oh, my favorite from Friendship and Magic. My all-time favorite. Are you serious? Yeah, they only sent one of the burgers. My favorite is definitely Fluttershy. Definitely Fluttershy. Though I think I embody Twilight Sparkle. I think I am Twilight Sparkle, unfortunately. I wish I was Fluttershy, but that's Lynn. Lynn is actually Fluttershy. Ryan, thank you, Aussie. I don't know. I don't even know if we bothered to ask for one because we're just so tired. I think the wolves, honestly. I'm not gonna put the bows on the wolves. We're just gonna have bows in here. Give them our mid bubbles. I want mid bubbles. Okay. Let's start with Moon. Let's start with Gemini Moon. And I'm gonna like push this down as a sketch and then make my pen like way smaller. I usually work on like 0.7, but I think that's probably too small for this project. Yeah, I just don't think it fits the vibe. One might be too small. Maybe like 2. What was I working on? I think it was on like 7 for this. Yeah, 2 could work. Doc, hello! These are the puppos, the Gemini puppos. So I'm just gonna do one of them and then I'll be able to like rotate it around. And they're decent. They need their puppy paws. Not puppy paws. And usually I connect my lines and I'm very like meticulous with line work, but with this one I do want to try to be more loose with it. Hello. Oh, thank you, Doug. That means a lot to me. I'm getting much better at like knowing I'm good at things. What am I hearing? Oh, it's the Discord. I'm like, what's going on? Floofy. Mm-hmm. We want cute. We want floofy. I do want some kind of teefies, but we're getting real small. We're getting really into the weeds with that. Let's see what we can do. I do love the art work that's like gorgeous wolf teeth imagery. It's gotten to be really popular, at least on my Pinterest feed. And I might have to look at them. I might have to look at some TV reps. Because this ain't it. Heard there were stickers. Yeah, the hope is to have stickers of all these at the end. Okay. So once these are all done, I do want to make them into stickers. 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 Like that, I think. But yeah, all of the like witchy, teethy wolves. I love these so much. I might need to make something like this. I guess that's what I'm currently doing. Is making something like this. But yeah. Chompers. Exactly. And then we want big old puppy ears. I don't think that's how paws work. I don't think that's how paws work either. And give them a little bit of claw. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch. Just enough to look a little bit threatening. We are going to have to fix this, though. Because I don't... I let the woofers tear my face off. That's the vibe that we're going for. Like, literally, I'm going to share my... What is copy clean like? I don't think I've ever seen that before. You saved a doggo today? Tell me more about that, Ozzy. I've been saving art of like wolves that make me feel things on Pinterest. We're gonna take the two of these. and resize them a little bit so that I can get these beadies to not be off of the page. And this is kind of the vibe I was hoping to get to. Yes, that's exactly the eye I needed. I think so. Gonna move these guys so they're a little bit more in a good spot. Now, I don't want these to end up being like square stickers. I've never been a fan of square stickers. So I don't know how I'm gonna make these stickers exactly. Because I do want them to be their own shape, but then here I am adding all of these little details on the outside that just kind of take up room. Maybe the bows will be like extra stickers that come like around the sheet. You know? I think that would make sense, at least with these two. The other ones all have bows like on the design. I just didn't want them on the wolves. Maybe I will put them on. Maybe we don't want to have these wolves feel left out. Mm. Mm. Tails, maybe? I'm gonna do them on a new layer because I'm nervous. I can draw whatever I want. Nothing's stopping me. kind of definitely blocks the star. But I am a fan. I think that we might need to set the precedent that the star is allowed to be blocked a little bit, or a lot of it. Okay, now comes the star. Now comes the star. And I am going to search types of stars. Star shape. Star shapes. Because I'm not sold on the one that I've been using, honestly. And we need to consider our options. Oh, I like that. Oh, wait a minute, I like that one. Ozzy has posted there how they saved a dog. Also, on my way home from work, I'm very tired. About to call Max. I was a little worried about falling asleep. Yikes. Job's in the middle of nowhere. So I was on my way. Some back roads people love to speed on. Yikes. Me, as a reasonable person and very tired, was not speeding. When I was driving, I spotted a very stout hound / wiener dog mix. He was an absolute sausage. Oh. No tags, no. So she jumped into your car, or just like got oh, you grabbed her. Okay. That's so sweet. Okay. So we're gonna put all these off so I can focus. That's so sweet off, Ozzy. I'm so happy you were able to do that. And we are going to turn on this so they can make this once, and then we're not going to make it again. We're going to have them all be the same. I want them thinner than that. Like that. That's more of the star that I'm thinking I want. Okay, we make it once, we don't have to make it again. Rescue you? Orion, that's sweet. Oh, Duck and Stephanie over on YouTube side are calling you Super Ozzy. You are, it's true. And I think these should be like that. I might end up changing how this is positioned, but I do think we have like the line art that we want. I just might move it around. I am going to delete one of these wolves. So I just color in one of them. Again, we have a big decision on our hands, and that's color palette as well. I want it pastel. Just full stop. We are going to be making this pastel. So let's go for wolves. To me, if in a pastel color palette, are going to be like a light blue, like a baby blue. I can't see anything. Oh my god. I'm just realizing now I can't see color. Is that because I'm sick or because I'm tired? something like that. Ooh, that's wild, Orion. What makes you think that? No, nobody's surprised about the pastel. Oh, no one was answering at the wildlife sanctuary. She's not been long to get dirty or anything. Yeah, probably just from somewhere around close. It makes sense to check with all the neighbor houses. Not his sausage. No. Go on adventures often. Oh. I hope they get her some tags. Me too. Poor thing. That's so sweet of you to do. And scary if you were already tired. I bet you weren't tired after that. Adrenaline. Oh, I'm so hot. Hold on. I have to open the window. Unfortunately, the window is already open. That's a sad. Immediately took a nap. Good. I'm glad, Ozzy. Hello, Willybug. Hello, hello. You missed Ozzy being a superhero? He saved a dog today? And we're working on this wolf. Unsure if I'm colorblind at the moment or just tired. Feel like I can't see color. I think I'm just very tired. Now, if I can make this easy on myself, I'll try. I don't think I can, but hello, Cosmic. Am I doing bunny things? Actually, none of them are bunnies. I just realized. No, we're making some Zodiac inspired stickers. Right now, it doesn't quite look like it, but we're starting with Gemini, who are two wolves. There's two wolves inside of you. Both of them are gay. And so we're starting with them because I felt like starting with the wolves. But yeah, we just have cute little sketches for each one, and I wanted to work on them tonight. I might sound really funny because I am sick, but I'm here to have a good time. Pick one up. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that, Ozzy. That's scary. Yeah, our cat's an indoor cat, but he's chipped. Just in case, you know. Also because we had to chip him to take him, you know, across borders, but also just because we would have done that anyway. Two gay wolves. like human babies. Yeah, and I decided I didn't want to draw people for these stickers. I wanted them all to be like animals, and I thought the two wolves inside of you was really good for Gemini. Also, like, I don't know, I'm a Virgo, and I've always been kind of jealous of like 99% of the zodiac signs get to have, not 99, it's probably like 75% of the zodiacs get to have animals. Not me. I'm just a lady. And I don't like that. So I'm taking it upon myself to give everybody animals. Artistic license, yes. Absolutely artistic license. Sagittarius, we made a Pegasus, and then Libra is a two-headed crow. Because I don't want to do just like inanimate objects either. That feels also cruel. I want to have fun here. There we go. Something like that. I'm just going to do base colors right now. I'm going to put all of these in another folder. You know me, I love my folders. And then we're going to move her around a second. Oops. Okay. Because I don't love how hidden the star is. I think we can show it a bit more. Like that, maybe. And we'll go ahead and duplicate this and see how it looks when we do this. Not bad. Not bad. So for the star, I'm going to want a yellow, obviously, because we're going to go basic for this. Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you in just a second. We're near the boar. I hate when people call that is what I call the pig. Yeah. Understandable. I'm a rooster and a Virgo. And so my mom had this book when I was little of like this guy had written out all the combinations that you could be, like every combination of someone could be. It was a thick book. And so I looked up Virgo Rooster and it was like, so you're a vain little girl. And I was like, oh my god. You obviously hate me. Okay, and another folder, because we know how much I love folders. And we'll duplicate this and bring it up with us to our next one, which will be our lamb. So this is our Aries lamb. Move the star to the right place. Were all of them this harsh? I don't think so, but to be honest, I didn't ever, like, read them all. I just read mine. I know that the other Virgo ones were also very harsh. This man did not like Virgos at all. Okay, I need to look at my lamb refs. I know Virgos are excellent. I know, because I am a vain little Virgo. Oh, I confused myself. I'm like, where's my Pinterest board for this? I didn't make it on Pinterest. I made it on... I don't remember what I made it on. Uh-oh. I don't remember the name of the website. Well, and I guess I'm just gonna look up some lambs. Two-faced? No, they're not two-faced. They're flexible. Excellent, thank you. Which signed wrong to the author, exactly. Exactly. Overthinking and being overcritical. Yeah, it's like OCD and like being a judgmental person. I don't know how many quote unquote bad words I'm allowed to say on YouTube. But yeah. Yeah, I think that that's about right. Cosmic reassurance helps me a lot too. They have this wool, but it's not that fluffy, you know? There is like a definite like line where the wool is and isn't on their face. Favorite lamb? I'm so glad that you like this little lamb, Sen. Yes. I don't remember that part, but Hitchhiker's Guide's one of my favorites. It's been a long time since I read it, though. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Cosmic. I would love to do that. We saw Hemingway's grave? We went specifically out to see two of Lynn's favorite authors' graves out in Massachusetts, which was a really fun trip. That's a face. That's a choice of a face. I don't know. Hold on. Mm, that's also not it. Ketchum Cemetery in Idaho. Okay, then it was definitely not Hemingway then. Oops. Yeah, they were covered in pens too. The ones that we went and saw. People were leaving pens and pencils. The cemetery was actually like, please don't. Like, we know that you want to, but please don't. I don't think this is. Trying to figure out my ref. I actually think that yeah, it's kind of covering the eye there. Cosmic, that's wild. You'll probably be changing the lamb's color because I'm not sold on this. Like, I was like, oh, like a blue-gray. A blue-gray will work great. This is way too blue. I might change it to like a yellow or a pink. Let's see what we got here. That's, yeah, needs to be. No. I do think that the very light pink will probably work pretty well. Because fire! Yes, you're right. Aries is a fire sign. So yeah, I think the pink, you're so right. Maybe just a little bit more then. Ooh, Sen, I want to see those. Like the chicken with the red dress on, the vine. I don't know if anyone's gonna understand that. No, it does have to be there. And you're right, you're so right, since it's a fire sign. I'm gonna make this a nice red. And I should probably do that for Gemini as well. I don't know. I have to look up what like types of what elements the signs are and make the bows and the colors complementary to that. I think that's a really good idea. What happened there? Ah, there we go. Yes, I want to see them anyway. I'm so glad, Sen, that you understood what I was talking about. I feel like 50% of my vocabulary is just quoting vines. Copper mold of a lamb. Oh, Rice Krispie treat lamb. That's so sweet. Okay. Hey, this is harder to draw than I thought it would be. I also want it to have that curl. Close enough. And we'll go ahead and put that off. Good enough for me right now. We're not gonna do Satch next, I've decided. Even if it's next in the layers, we're not doing Satch next. I've seen some people joke, I don't know if they actually did this, of having that like lamb mold that you were talking about, Cosmic, and making it red velvet. Red velvet cake and white frosting with the lamb mold, and I'm like, that's terrifying. We're gonna duplicate our star folder and bring it with us up here. Aw, you want to adopt the lamb? That makes me happy. Okay, now we gotta pull up our witchy goat. Our witchy goat references. Arby's. Somebody's got a picture of a goat and it just says Arby's, probably instead of Aries? Okay, here's a good picture of a witchy goat. All of us are beautiful in our natural shape. It's true. It's true. I feel when you get the line almost right the first time and then proceed to not get it right for a while afterwards. I don't think that's how that would work. Hold on. That's not how a leg would work. I need to come back down here to the sketch. Tacos? That sounds awesome. Okay, so probably more like, well, how long is this guy? Long. Here. Natural shaped taco filled? Fantastic. He's got very orbular knees, which I'm so used to not doing I'm so used to like drawing like ball jointed doll knees, right? Not orbular. Which I suppose ball jointed doll knees are orbular, but you know what I mean. See, that also doesn't look right. It's like he's trying too hard. Maybe more like that, which is still not good. What if it was further a downward angle? More relaxed, you know? That feels much better. Hold on, I got to search something up real quick. Well, I had like a little fin here, but I'm not really feeling that. I think instead we're gonna do little scales. Just the impression of scales. Nope. I'll go size do this. I don't I don't think that's right. Hold on. Closer. We'll leave it there for now. Sorry, I'm not talking much. My throat still kind of hurts, and to be honest, the like yapping to yourself when no one's talking in chat is a skill I'm slowly practicing, not quickly practicing. It's the advice that stands out to me the most when people talk about VTuber advice of like you need to be Delulu and you need to just yap to yourself when there's 0 viewers. And I'm like, I know that that's probably true. However, have you considered have you considered that perhaps I'm shy? And I know that that's not, what the hell was that? Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I thought I heard someone scream in the hallway. Oh, a blue bag. Yeah, and I do like when these are like co-working streams and people are just doing their own stuff next to me. It does feel very good on my end, honestly. Yeah, I wasn't sure, so I had to go check. Sometimes I accidentally lock Lynn out, but usually that's on Thursdays when I walk with them to work and then come home and accidentally lock them out. But not today. Apparently that's not the problem at hand. And then I think I will end up making the star like come. Actually, let's do that real quick. So like be behind this, but on top of the fin. I think it'll look good. Yeah, that looks nice. I am noticing I want the shape to be a bit different. I want this to come. Oh, I'm on the wrong pen. Oops, 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 oops. I don't remember what size it was. Was it 2? Something like 2. More like that. That's better. Okay, and now we're on to our lovely Libra crows. Well, let's duplicate it once it's the size that I want. Now this one, the size of the stars, well, what if I don't make them different? No, I think I do need to make them like half size, but there are twice as many of them. No, I will need to resize the sketch a little bit to keep it in bounds. Bliss, aw. Energy went off. Oh my gosh. Like right now? Okay. Be right back again. No screams this time, just be right back. Duck, I need to know. What do you mean by go outside and sleep? Do you sleep outside? Ah, yes. Yes, I do want you to work on your art after your tacos. That would make me happy as well. We already decided that that wasn't quite right. Yay! Yandere art. Thank you. Thank you, dog. Looking at crow feet. Plate of tacos. Good night, Sen. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to be like way looser, way less detailed and technical with these drawings than I usually do as like an experiment. Oh, thank you everybody for helping with that. Are you sure you can't take it in to get fixed? Are you sure you have to buy a whole new one? Or whatever. Again, not what I wanted though. There we go. No. There. Actually, with this one, we're gonna turn on mirror. Well, currently doesn't mean forever. I have to make him a bit bigger. Yes, Duck. Good. Good point. Hmm. You can't wait at all until they have the replacement? Yeah, definitely. Mm. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be rude. I really promise I'm not. I'm just wondering, like, if it's that much money, what is forcing your hand by Monday? That they can't, like, you can't reschedule it, or you can't have, like, the hospital lend you a chair or something? I'm assuming it's an inpatient procedure, maybe it's not. It would be allowed for sure. I just know in my I don't know. Fingers crossed. Thank you, Yandere doll. That's sweet. Now I'm realizing this, I think, is going to be a bit too big, so I think we're gonna move it to like just kind of be booping in general, not necessarily the big point. We could even do like that, but I don't think that looks nice. I think this would look best. That's true. Tomorrow's our 11th dating anniversary, and neither of us feel good. And not to be a spoil sport, but our last birthday was also, like I said, we have the birthdays right next to each other, and I was broken. My back was not literally broken, but I couldn't walk. I couldn't move. And Lynn was so sick they were throwing up. It would be nice to have a break. Hi, Lynn's home.
Howdy, gang.
Hi. I might stop pretty soon. Thank you so much for that. I didn't mean to try and like get pity money. I promise. It's not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I do think I'm gonna head out. My throat is not doing well. And this is usually when we end our stream anyway. I might be working on this off camera, by the way. So if you come back next time and it's a little bit further, I hope that doesn't make you sad. Happy to be here. It's only oh, thank you, Yandere. That makes me really happy that I'm able to be a help. Let me know what you were working on. Steffi, that makes me feel so much better. That makes me feel so much better. Okay. Feel better soon. Thank you. It does work. So I'll see you all. Well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the tarot. And I hope you have a very good night. What? Oh, there's honey in the house again. That's going to be perfect. So I'll see you all very soon. I'll see you in the Discord. Bye. Bye. Thank you for the heart. The manifestation worked. I'll see you soon.